So, now with Militatis quest completed, well, not completed, let's just go and, with Militatis life saved, let's go and talk to Militatis. We decrease our reputation with 40 thieves, but oh well, what you gonna do? So he thanks us, but we only need money, so he tells us that he doesn't have money. If he would just give it to 40 thieves instead of me, even though he loves me like a brother. But I thought he had something big going on. He did, but it's failed. And with my help, though, he'll probably be able to get the money back, 2,000 imperials. But the bastard took them from him that he set aside for me. So let's go and see. He wants me to go knock some sense into his ex-partner and get 2,000 imperial for that. So that's the plan. Of course, with Militatis it's not all that easy. And we don't believe him all that much, it's because, well, he's a freaking liar. Let's go get the money anyways. So it's House of Gaius Cornelius Varus, noblest of the names, but the title is not the noblest of names, but the title is title, so impoverished noble's house, basically. So if it's another ambush, I'm gonna kill him. So Varus is the old man, he has 2 sons, and 1 under servant, so even though we have 8 hit points, I know we should be able to do that. So yes, let's go. Instead of Militatis, actually, this guy owning Militatis money, and he Militatis actually ruined this guy somehow, and he sold the debt of Militatis to Lever and got some money out of it. But, well, that means that he has money. Well, yeah, alright, let's kill the old man. And what does he get out of it? We shouldn't worry. Okay, let's kill him. It's 2,000 gold. I'm not picky. The sons overreact, of course, and go and try to kill us. It's 3 of them, but they kind of suck. So let's kill this Lord Varus' son first. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to take them. These guys are the only problem, I'm thinking, because he has a crossbow that might potentially damage us, because it has quite a lot of damage output. You die, and we're on. Yeah, let's kill Lord Varus first. Or, yeah, Varus. And then we'll take care of his son. Yeah, see, it's pretty easy. He's kind of crap. Now let's just finish him off. And now we'll deal with the son. Okay. Good. Okay, they're all dead. We got 2,100 skill points. That would be good. Gold and some skill points. So pleasure doing business with you. 2,000 gold. It's actually exactly what we need. So what did he do? Got exactly out of it? He got the title. Somehow he was able to persuade dying lord there to sign the papers, and he'll offer me some job later on, now that he's a lord. And he has some great plans. Okay, well, with that done, let's take this steel shamshirs here That would be nice. There's still the other gun. And does this guy have anything useful? Sure. We don't need that crossbow. We'll smelt everything else. House? No. Is there anything useful here? I don't believe Melitatis will give us anything right now, right? Yeah. He has big plans. Where exactly are we? Okay, so now that we have money, I think we can go to the palace district of the slums. But first, let's go and heal ourselves before I forget. And let's smelt all the stuff that we took. How much steel do we have? 18. Well, it's almost enough for something. Almost enough for segmentata armor. To the blacksmith. Okay. Sell all the stuff. Okay, traded. And we'll drop everything. Yes, all the arrows, we don't need them. What we might want though is some more whetstones. I think we used our last one. So buddy, where are the whetstones? There they are. I think 3 for now will be fine. Simply because they take up quite a lot of... actually no. Didn't they weight a lot more than this? Apparently not. Yeah, see, here it says 12 pounds, but... yeah, they weight quite a lot, it's just... this doesn't show the total weight, it shows for some reason only the weight of the single unit. It's a bit annoying, but oh well. As I was saying, so now that we have money, we can actually go to the temple district of the slums. That would be nice. Also, we can go and dive into the well, but I think we can do it later a bit. Like, say, on our way back from the temple district. There are a bunch of thugs here, but we can actually pay them off. I don't think we'll be able to kill them, because there's actually quite a lot of them. Approach. So I'm just passing through. And they're demanding money from us, and they're demanding 1,000 imperials to get to the temple district. Sure, we'll pay that. We have money. Because they are quite powerful. There are lots of them. We would not be able to actually kill them all. Eventually, but I don't want to wait all that long. So nothing interesting here. There's a debt collector office here, but I don't think we'll be able to get anything out of it. Probably for some other quest line. Nothing here. Yeah. Okay, let's just go into the temple. And there, Clemens, local doctor, greets us here, can tell us about the stuff here. about the area and how that lever, the guild safe leader, controls it. So how did he end up here? He was a veterinarian and accidentally killed the horse, and he was thrown out of his job. So, and then he ended up here, and with his skills he was able to actually get, you know, a decent living here. He can tell us some stuff about lever, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so why did we go here, you might ask? Well, first of all, there are traders here, but we are here for this specific trader, because he has, you'll see. So we notice a head that seems centuries old, but inside of it, one of its eye sockets, there's a gem in thick metal frame, but you realize that its frame is actually a tube-like device going deep into the socket. So we'll pull it out. Trader doesn't like that all too much. He asks us to pay him 200 imperials. We can ask where did he get it. He got it from a sarcophagus deep beneath the city. Was there anything else? But he already sold everything that was there. We can pay him 200 imperials. We get this device, mechanical eye, and I believe there was we can talk to Clemens to install it. Anything like this, show him the eye implant. So he can get our eye out of our eye socket and maybe probably install this thing into our eye. He can do it for 100 imperials. Sure, let's pay him. He hits us on top of the head with a knife. Oh, his assistant, not with a knife, with something heavy, and we pass out. So we wake up, and the first thing I notice is that my own eye floating in the jar, and sharp pain shoots through the eye. So everything went without a hitch, almost. So the good news is we're going to leave. The bad news is that new eye doesn't quite work. It popped in right into my and he did his best to connect it, but it doesn't sync with the other eye. So effectively, you won't see as well as you did before, because you're down to one eye. But practically what? Practically the other eye should work too. Why doesn't it work? It must be powered, but that's where it gets tricky. It doesn't accept any power source. So I have that piece of metal in my eye. That's what you're telling me? It doesn't seem dead, in my medical opinion. It's working just fine, so I'd appreciate it if you would stop complaining. We might stop scare his customers. So how did he manage to attach it? He just simply tried to fit it, like will it fit, and it just attached itself by itself. Even though it says that it reduces our, well, you know, we'll see worse. It doesn't reduce any of our stats as far as I can tell. Like, our perception is still 8, and maybe in some previous version of the game it really reduced the perception, but I don't know. So we got augmentation. Maybe what it does is... can we? No, we cannot. Basically, we have a mechanical eye now, and I'm pretty sure it will be visible. No, it's not visible. Huh. But it'll be useful later, a bit later, with the arch, for example. We get some low reputation thieves without railing house crosses, but that's okay. For some, which is like, you know, that's unfortunate, but reputation with the houses doesn't really play all that much into the game. I really wish it would matter more, but with some rare exception, it's usually not. So this guy is selling some sort of a axe that he's saying is made from sky metal, or not even from sky metal, from meteorite metal, and he has 400 imperials for that, but we can see that it's just made out of steel. Still good axe though. We can buy it for 200. No, thank you. I don't think it's necessary right now. So with that all done, I don't think there's anything else in the Temple District. We'll not be able to get to the Thieves Guild, so might as well go somewhere else. Into the slums. Dive into the well, for example. Sure, why not? I think it'll be all that's need to be done in the slums that we can safely do. And then we can go to the Abyss, eventually. But for that we need higher lore, I think 8. Okay, let's go and jump into the well. So there's a dude here. He claims that there's definitely something interesting in the well, and we can make some easy money jumping into the well. And how can he be sure? Because, well, some dude died here. His body was dropped into the well, and he and his friend were trying to get his body out to, you know, loot it. But his friend got somewhere deeper, and there's some hidden chamber there. And let's go and examine the well. Go down. So go deeper, go in. There's a description, basically. There's a crossroad, we can go left. There's a dead body here, we'll examine it. And we got large ruby out of it. So go back and explore the other passage. So there's... let's go left again. And push yourself upward. And we got into this secret chamber. We can explore it. As you remember, we have that energy source that we can use on this device, which is nice. And it opens the portal. So we'll perceive something here. Some iron balls that we don't really need. They are necessary for crafting recipes, for alchemic recipes, I mean. Some dark gray metal, meteorite metal, 1 pound. And there's a strong box, but we cannot open it just yet because our skills are not high enough. We can go through the portal, and there will be nothing there as well that we can use, simply because we don't have high enough skills. So we'll just leave it for now here. But what is important to note, there's this healing machine, which we will be able to use to increase one of our attributes. But again, it will need at least, I think, lore of 7 with our current setup, so we can try to examine the machine, but we'll not be able to find out what it is. So we'll return it to here later, and this console, I don't think we'll be able to use it because we were not able to learn what it is from the demon, quote unquote, in the village that we burned. But we'll get here later, eventually, right? So, anything in the bookshelves? I don't think so. I think I checked them. I just want to make sure that we can actually go there later in the game. Let's explore the other passage, but we cannot do that because, well, we don't have high enough constitution and dexterity. So, we're out of the well, and I'm gonna go and kill these guys, but I think they're way too tough for us. And the arena master said that we can go and talk to this guy because he's having some troubles with with some thugs. While he's, you know, changing our status to gladiator. So we heard he has some problems with some thugs, and what exactly does he need? He needs us to handle those thugs. We'll wait here a bit. The thugs come in, and we can tell them that we're closed, and they should fuck off. Let's fight them. They're not too happy about that, but who really cares about them? Even though they have some poison, they are not that good, and we can easily dispatch them. Like the thugs that were attacking Militaris were way stronger, and we were able to take 3 of them out. We're good. Yeah, some powerful attacks, 1 hit point damage, and some poison damage. That's not going to be enough to kill us, I hope. Now this guy is doing quite a lot of damage with his axe, but now that this guy is dead, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to take care of that guy. Huh. That freaking poison is doing quite a lot of damage. So let's use the antidote. I said that too earlier. We're down to 9 hit points. I mean, I'm still pretty sure we'll be able to kill this guy, but it's getting way too close for comfort. Yeah, we'll totally be able to kill him. I don't think he'll be able to do 9 damage in 1 turn, and next turn we'll be able to kill him off. I said next turn we'll be able to kill him off. Thank you. So the guy's a bit shaken, and he's happy that we were able to do that. So we'll just loot the bodies of these thugs. Anything useful? Not really. So let's just take all. We'll sell it. So let's talk to Basil. Rest a bit here in the tavern. And now, after a few days, the man comes to Basil that's not very happy, because, well, now the rest of the people needs to pay extra for protection, because well, I took care of this problem for Basil. And he asks us to go and deal with the thugs for him. 400 coins? Sure, why not? I believe if we had trade we could increase that a bit. So we're gonna go and deal with thugs. Yeah, our equipment is fine, and since we got rested, our HP restored, so might as well. Let's just save, because you know, just in case he might die. This guy is pretty much an owner of this whorehouse that's right here. And the same thugs that bothered Basil, well, not the same because they are dead, but the guys from the same group are bothering this guy now. And indeed, when we come in, a couple of them are beating him up. And I'm going to count 3, and if they're still here, well, and I'm done, I'll pretty much kill them. One of them attacks us, hoping to catch us off guard, but no, you won't. Okay, which one do we want to kill first? This one will be much easier. So why don't we try to kill this guy as fast as we can? They don't have all that good of an armor, so attacking with fast attack is the best way to go. And this guy's almost dead already. Did reduce some more shield damage reduction, but that's fine. We're just gonna finish him off. And now this guy should be easy enough. Okay, he's almost dead. Does some damage to us, but that's superficial because he's dead. Good. And Quintus is happy, everybody's happy, and I don't think these guys have anything useful. And what did this guy have? Can we throw that all away? Yeah, something like that, and let's go sell all this stuff. Didn't get quite a lot out of it, but we got some combat skill points. Don't want to sell these iron balls. I mean, they don't take up any space, so might as well sell it and fix up our armor. No, that's not fixing up our armor, it's something else. Can you repair armor? Yes. So repair. Okay, good. Actually, what I forgot to do is go into the slums and talk to the guy that told us about the well. Because I think it'll increase our word of honor. Which again, it doesn't happen all that often, but it might come into play sometimes, so why not? It's only 100 gold. Let's go and talk to Basil again, just to make sure that this quest is pretty much done. So talk to Basil. So what can you tell me about Quintus, who's running the racket? And he says that it's some gang, we saw them, and we can use our streetwise success, because we have quite high streetwise, that the thugs are just collecting money. Where the money go to? He says that it doesn't matter, and we'll try to leave it at that, I guess. And that whoever's employing thugs isn't short on manpower. Sooner or later they will have to deal with them. And well, he says that it's okay. I will handle it, and by we he means me. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, I believe there's a storyteller here, but I don't want to go into there. There's nothing for us to gain. Okay, that looks like we did most of the stuff that we wanted. Huh. Let's just talk to Basil and Quintus, let them know that they are safe, but I already did that. Oh, there we go. Now, well, I'm looking to do something in the meantime. Do you know anyone? Yeah, let's try it again. I asked him if he knows anybody who has some work for me, and he says that Kimbeni can help us. He's right at the gates. He does some shady business outside the gate. He pays caravan masters for some information. What kind of information? Well, anything that will be useful for him. And why didn't he ask him for help? Because he doesn't do any work inside the city. He prefers to keep it outside. Kambeni is this buddy right here. Ooh, actually right. Kambeni has quite a nice armor. And in my experience, he usually dies during the quest. So, yeah. That's all the steel we're gonna need. Also, what else? And then after we'll do Kambeni quest, we can actually go and finish this quest. Yeah, I like that. Tower of Zamedi will not be able to explore it because we didn't kill the demon, or we're not working for the buddy Gallius. I don't think we'll be able to get the key to the Zamedi tower from his nephew. Let's go to the healer and heal ourselves first, and I think we'll make a cut right after that. And in the next episode we're gonna be doing campaign quests, which is pretty fun. Now we have 8 skill points, that's good. Okay guys, thank you for watching, hopefully you enjoyed it, and goodbye.